What happens when music crosses borders, languages, and cultures? When a song written from the heart in the Philippines is performed in Japanese and brings an entire crowd to tears? Today on SpectraShowcase, we're diving deep into the unforgettable reactions of Japanese fans as SB19 sang Salamat in Japanese for the very first time. This wasn't just a performance, it was a moment of unity, emotion, and cultural connection. Stay tuned because what we'll uncover will show why SB19's journey is rewriting the future of global music. Part 1. The Build-Up. The excitement began long before the first note was sung. SB19's growing international fan base, known proudly as A10, had been buzzing with rumors. Would the group surprise their Japanese fans with something special? When the lights dimmed, anticipation filled the concert hall. Fans from Tokyo, Osaka, and beyond gathered, waving banners, some written in Filipino, others in Japanese. You could see the blend of cultures in that crowd: Filipino fans who traveled miles, and Japanese supporters who had been waiting for years to see their idols live. And then the moment happened. The opening chords of Salamat played, but this time something was different. The audience leaned in. SB19 began singing not in Filipino, but in Japanese. For a moment, there was silence, shock, disbelief, and then a wave of applause, cheers, and tears. Japanese fans later described this instant as unreal. One fan said, "I never thought they would sing Salamat in Japanese. It felt like they were singing directly to us, from their hearts to ours." That's the power of SB19. They didn't just translate words, they translated emotion. Part 3. The Fan Stories. Among the countless reactions, one stood out. A Japanese supporter, originally introduced to SB19 through a Filipino friend, shared her heartfelt experience. She admitted that at first, she wasn't sure if she could truly connect with a Filipino boy band. But the more she listened, the more she realized music has no nationality. She became what fans call a full-blooded A10. She followed SB19 from concerts in the Philippines, Taiwan, Hawaii, Singapore, and finally to her own country, Japan. She described the performance of Salamat in Japanese as a personal gift. She said, "It felt like they were saying thank you directly to me and to all of us here." Her voice cracked with emotion as she recalled that moment, and if you look at the concert footage, you can see hundreds, no, thousands of Japanese fans wiping away tears at the same time. Part 4. Why Salamat Matters. For those who may not know, Salamat is more than just a song. It's a message of gratitude. SB19 has always credited their fans as the reason they've come so far. By performing it in Japanese, they weren't just thanking their fans, they were breaking barriers. Think about it. In a world where language often divides, SB19 proved that music can unite. The Japanese translation wasn't perfect, but it didn't need to be. What mattered was the sincerity. That sincerity is what moved the crowd and created an unshakable bond. Part 5. Cultural Impact and Global Journey. This performance wasn't just a fan service, it was a turning point. It showed the world that Filipino music is global. SB19 has been compared to other international acts, but what makes them different is their authenticity. They carry the soul of OPM, or original Filipino music, and mix it with universal appeal. Japanese fans, known for being passionate yet reserved, were openly crying, shouting, and even chanting in Filipino. That doesn't happen every day. SB19 tapped into something deeper: shared humanity. By choosing Salamat, they sent a message: gratitude knows no language. And the impact didn't stop at the concert. Clips went viral online, sparking conversations across fan forums and social media. Many Japanese fans wrote posts saying things like, "I finally feel like SB19 is ours too." Part 6. The Closing Moment. As the last notes echoed, SB19 bowed deeply, thanking the audience in Japanese and Filipino. The crowd erupted. Applause, cheers, and chants of SB19 filled the air. One Japanese fan summed it up beautifully. That wasn't just the concert. It was a bridge between cultures. And that's what makes SB19 truly extraordinary. They don't just perform songs. They create moments that live forever in people's hearts. If this story moved as much as it moved us here at Spectra Showcase, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more inspiring content, and share this video with a friend who loves music that breaks boundaries. Thank you for watching, and as SB19 would say, salamat.